Good morning, guys. Today is cycle day 6, and I'm about to jump in the shower, but I wanted to go ahead and test first. Today I'm using the ovulation per Lord, y'all, I can't read. Predictor, ovulation predictor from Dollar Tree, and then also the Clear Blue Connected. So let's take the test. So I am out of the shower. Again, this is saying a low, but this number wasn't here yesterday. This is saying that the information was sent to my phone. And then this is a Dollar Tree test, and again we see the 2 lines. That one is faint. So probably on Thursday this will be darker. So let's eject it and see what this one says. Same, 2 lines. Again, you guys, it's cycle day 6. So good morning, guys. It is very early. Well, not very early because you can see the light in the back. So probably like 7:45 on a Saturday. Fresh out of bed. First morning urine. So I'm gonna go ahead and test using my Clear Blue test, and then we'll also use the Dollar Tree test. So let's get started. So I'm fresh out of the shower, and I washed my hair while I was in the shower. So by the time I came back to my tester, the results was gone. But don't worry. The only thing you have to do is eject the stick and put it back in, and so it'll show you the results. And then that's when it also went to my phone as well. So let's turn around and see what it said. That's not I always show you. Trim up. I always show you here the 2 lines there. So these kind of read the same, faint lines. Guys, I don't know why I always seem to whisper because the boys are asleep in bed. So I'm like, I have to put up the camera because I don't like it look like that. So today my app texts me early this morning, or not even a text, it's a notification. Early this morning and say, hey, today is the day that you're supposed to start testing. So I'm going ahead to prep the items that I need, which is opening up my Dollar Tree test. I don't know why I try to read it every day. It's the ovulation predictor, but anyway, Dollar Tree test, and then I also have to get the Clear Blue. So I'll be back once I get everything together. Okay, you guys, for a second I didn't see a faint line. I don't know, my lines are getting fainter, so it's making me nervous. I almost feel like I'm just, this is upside down, but I just almost feel like I'm not ovulating anymore. So I'm gonna take a shower and pray it gets darker before I get depressed. All right, guys, so I am fresh out of the shower, and I had to come back and talk to myself, also talk to you guys before I went in the shower, and I looked at my ovulation predictor. It didn't have any lines on it, not even a faint. And you guys know earlier this week, they've always given me a faint line, right? So while I take my showers, I always talk and think to myself, and I'm like, okay, rewinding it back, like I was like, oh my god, I'm sharing the story now, and it's really not the same as KJ. The emotion is different because, you know, I didn't have a baby. Now I know I can have a baby, but in that moment, it was like every pregnancy is different, and maybe I'm not ovulating, or I wasn't and it stopped. So it's like a reminder that in my case, even though it happened before, it could take a while before it happens again. So it's like, okay, just breathe. And I had to like talk to myself, because I was like, okay, it's, my emotion is different, but in that moment, it took me back to the emotion is the same. So, like, this is the struggle part. Like, okay, am I ovulating? Am I not? I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do, minus eating right, but other than that, like, doing everything I'm supposed to do. But I just want to talk to you guys before I look at the test again, just to see, because today is supposed to be the day that I'm supposed to be at, like, you know, a higher level than I was, but it feels like I'm moving backwards if that's the case. So the board's up, and I can't cry too loud. I'm just gonna look at the results and see. Well, look at a digital one first, because the little Dollar Tree just upset me. So let's see. So I did that again. It's not showing anything. Look at my little smiley face today. This is definitely an emotional roller coaster. And super emotional roller coaster. I've never been so happy to see a flashy face. And then now I'm back to my fake line. I had a moment. I'm sorry. I'm human. Actually, I'm not sorry. I'm human. It's my real life. And some days are hard. And to this morning was definitely one of these mornings for me. So like I say, so I'm trying to get myself together, because I don't know if y'all can hear KJ talking. Keith's kind of still asleep a little bit, but KJ is definitely, excuse me, is definitely up. So I want to get myself together before I go out and get him. So now we're on the flashy day, which is the high fertility, increased chance of getting pregnant. So on this day, it says, have fun. To increase your chances of getting pregnant, a rise of estrogen has been detected. High fertility will be displayed until your LH surge is detected, peak fertility. So when you get the non-flashy smiley face, that's your peak fertility. That's your highest chance of getting pregnant. So have fun to maximize your chances of getting pregnant. Your LH surge has been detected today and tomorrow are your most fertile days. Once the first day of peak fertility is displayed, don't try to test again this cycle. Okay, so once you get the non-flashy phase, then you're good. You don't have to test anymore that cycle. I see a lot of women are like I'm still testing, but it shows the non-flashy phase for 2 days, and then after that you don't have to test anymore per that cycle. So when I get to that point, that's going to be the end of my ovulation testing series for this cycle. And then you roll over to the next point. For me, I start my Prevera, which I've already gotten a text message from CVS that I need to pick up my prescription. That starts for me on the 26th. So I'm not going to start taking that until I know for sure if I'm pregnant or not. So it almost gives me about 10 days of a window before I need to start taking my pregnancy test to make sure, because I don't want to take Prevera and potentially be pregnant. But most women, you wait until your first missed period. In my case, I can't do that because I start taking medication 10 days prior to my first missed period. So this has been a morning, guys. So I am going to end this vlog and say, for all the ladies who are trying to conceive, who are just like me, who, whatever your story or journey might be, you're going to have those days where it's hard and it is okay to cry. We are emotional. I'm filled with all kind of hormones right now and things like that. So I'm definitely emotional, and it's okay. It's a journey. And I said earlier, why me? In one of my previous videos, like, ask God, why me? But I guess he chose me because he knew I was up for the challenge, the task. And I'm going to look at it from that perspective. Like, instead of giving up, you just work harder. And if it was easy, he would make it for everybody. So that's what I tell myself, to keep myself going, because I'm a very competitive person and I like challenges. Now, I ain't gonna lie, Lord, you had to give it to me on this one, but at the end of the day, holding my sweet baby in the end and looking at KJ now is a constant reminder as to why I keep pushing, why I pray, why I'm sharing this story with you guys, because don't give up. It's the most beautiful experience ever when you get to the end, when you create a life. It's absolutely amazing. It's no way to describe a love of a mother. It's indescribable. It really is. So all the stuff that I'm going through, all the things that I'm putting my body through, it's going to be worth it in the end. And however you get it is all that matters. Even if it's adoption or anything, whatever your case might be. If your end goal is to be a mom, it doesn't matter how you get there. So I'm going to end it because I'm rambling. I'm emotional, but I'm back. Thank you, God. Checking to make sure my eyes aren't red. But I pray you all have a blessed day. And thank you so much for your support, your encouraging words. And I'll catch you guys on the next video.